And now for the explanation of Portal. Here's what it looks like. You have a card touched, the 7 of spades. We'll leave the 7 sticking out over here, just a shake, and it travels to the other hand, your selection, the 7 of spades. So this is Portal. It was originally taught in our DVD and then some, and here it is again for you guys, the attendees of our lecture. The double lift used in this is also used in the following trick called Fa, so it will be useful. You will need to perform the double lift, so spread the cards in a way that allows you to clip the spread between your little finger and ring finger. This is a very similar technique used in the DMB spread control. You're using a low grip, so your thumb is at this inner edge. You spread the cards, spread about 10, 12, 15 cards, and clip the spread between your little finger and index finger. So the spread is clipped. At this point, as you're squaring the packet, get a break below the top 2 cards. So again, you spread, you have a card touched. As you square, you obtain a little finger break below 2 cards. You'll notice my left thumb is at this outer left corner. Come over with the spread and place your right index finger on the lower right corner. So your thumb is on the outer left corner and your index finger is on the inner right corner. Clip the double at those 2 corners and lift the double off the packet. It's now free from the lower packet. At this point, extend your right index finger so that it clears that right spread. You can see, here it is, extend it so that it clears the outer edge of that spread of cards. At the same time, you're going to move your left hand slightly forward. Now, all you have to do is turn your left hand palm down over the spread, and that rotates the double. From here, you can gently set the double onto the spread, making sure that it stays aligned. Momentum does help. At this point, all you have to do is tilt the spread down, causing a slide for the double to slide down, in which you can flip over with the spread. Again, momentum does help. So let's do it up to speed and see what happens. And once more. So that's the double. We'll do it once more so you guys can see the actions. You have a double, clipped, it's turned over onto the spread and flipped back over onto your left-hand packet. At this point, you're going to thumb over the top card. This is not their selection, it's an indifferent card. And you're going to place this card, I would say no more than 4 cards up from this spread of cards. So let's say I place it 3 up. At this point, you're going to push it all the way over until it clears the spread from below. So I push it in, I push it all the way over until you can clip it with your right index finger, and so it's almost clear from the bottom of the spread, very similar to how you would do a coal. At this point, you're going to get set up for Shreko Howard's pop-out production. This can be found in the Art of Astonishment books, or in more detail on our And Then Some DVD, or in our lecture, as you guys saw. So you're going to clip the top card by placing the cards in a full grip. That is to say that all 4 fingers are on the right side of the packet. Now you're going to angle the top card over, very similar to how you would deal a card, say if you were doing a second deal. You're going to place the little finger at the back edge and that index finger at the front edge. So you're straddling the top card between your index finger and little finger. You're going to bow the card by squeezing the card in with those 2 fingers. Mostly though, it's this index finger that is pushing back towards your little finger that causes the card to bow. This creates tension so that when you release the index finger, the card wants to shoot forward. I'll try it once without stopping it and see what happens. You can see the card just shoots right off the front of the deck. That's exactly what you want to happen. However, when you do that with the group of cards above it, and by pushing down, you're going to trap the card so that it produces halfway out from the deck. So you're just pushing down on that spread of cards, thus trapping the card from shooting all the way out of the deck. And that's what creates the production. So now let's do everything together. We have the double, the ace of hearts is turned over, it's pushed all the way over so it's free from the spread. I get ready for the production. At this point I gesture, and it's at that gesture where I come over and take everything below that X card. So now that card is on bottom of the spread. So now it looks like I have two spreads, one with the outjogged card. I simply push that card under the spread. This is exactly the same mechanics as you would do for the DMB spread control. So I just push that card under the spread by bending my index finger in. As you shake, so you're vanishing the card, give it some time, and then produce the card in your opposite hand. Now it's at this point that you bring the hands together and show the selection has traveled across. However, my good friend Henrik Nagash pointed out that you want to flash this card before scoring the cards together. That just reassures them that the card really did travel and that you didn't switch it on pulling it out from the deck at the end. And that's Portal. I'll go through it once more in slow motion so you guys can see the mechanics of what's happening. And there we have it.